What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to The Good, the Bad and the Stupid. It's Wednesday the 11th of March. I hope you're well. That's a very poignant question at the moment. I do hope you're well under the current circumstances. First and foremost, who are the pasta wankers? You know who you are. You've cleared out the shelves of my local supermarket and the other one round the corner. There's not a fucking one there, and that's what I was going to have to eat tonight. No rice either. I've had to settle for couscous. You've allowed me to have that because you clearly don't like that for some reason, so I'll have to have baked beans and couscous. That's all I could find. It's fucking mental. I know I'm from a council estate. I'm going to rustle something up a little bit better than that. But still, it's ridiculous. The toilet paper aisle, I went down there just for a recce. I don't need any. None. It's all gone. Still gone. There's still madmen out there. There's just tumbleweed down the aisle. I'll have to, if I was desperate, I'd have to wipe my arse with that. But luckily, I'm not too fucking. I'm not too desperate at the moment. But I'm gonna have to come knocking at all you people with all the shit in your spare room. I'm gonna have to come knocking at your door and begging when this stuff really does fucking kick in, and I really am desperate. That's what you want, isn't it? You want to see me beg on my hands and knees at your front door for toilet roll. It's not going to happen. There's plenty of things in my house that I can wipe my arse on before I fucking get to that level. Can I stop staying up and wipe my arse? I'm painting a very horrible picture. But you get the gist. You know, there's fucking newspapers, plenty of newspapers that'll fucking go. I'll tell you what, I'd use the newspapers half the time before the fucking toilet roll with a lot of the shit that's in it. And I'm doing this for a fucking job. Anyway, let's get on to what's happening in the world. Prince Harry's been duped by two Russian hoax. I don't know if he's dumb or what. And they must have been very good at what they do, because there's two Russian hoaxers who've conned Prince Harry into believing he was talking to Greta Thunberg. These two middle-aged blokes who are Russian with Russian accents have conned Prince Harry into thinking he was talking to Greta Thunberg. So I haven't listened to the call. Apparently you can listen to him on YouTube. Maybe I should listen, because they must have very good fucking what's it called, impressions. And I've done it before to Elton John, Bernie Sanders, Prince Erdogan of Turkey, and Phoenix. What's his name? Joaquin Phoenix. I'm not. But anyway, he's got Prince Harry this time. But he was giving up all the fucking, all the secrets, all the nuggets, anything anybody wanted to know what Prince Harry was thinking about, like his current situation. He told it all. He just gave it all up over the phone. So it was, but it was all good stuff. It was all the right stuff, whatever he said. It was all the stuff that I've been saying. He didn't say anything out of order. You know, he just said that fucking, said what I was thinking anyway. That, you know, marrying a prince isn't all that great. And when she said, what do you think of normal life? Do you think that's better? They. What do you think of normal life? Is it better as a normal life, or are you going to miss royal family? He says, no, he thinks normal life is much, much better. I told you, he's been gagging to get out of there. He says his family, he's more normal than his family think, because he's been in the army for 10 years. So, he's desperate to get out of the place. He can't handle it. He can't handle all that fucking regalness, and he's had a taste of. He just saw Hollywood there. I bet next thing you know, he'll be a Hollywood actor. That's what he's going for. He'll have to. Well, at the moment, under this situation, he'll be in the next fucking Dumb and Dumber after this phone call. But she was they were probing him for, and he was saying President Trump. The world's run by a lot of evil people. President Trump's got blood on his hands. All this kind of stuff. And he was saying that she should look into the heart and soul of Boris Johnson. I think he's a good man. So if you're one of the few people who can reach into his soul and get to him to feel and believe in you, or just to fucking get into there and like talk some sense into there, you know, get a screwdriver in on the cogs, you know, like with it's all broken. You need to get in there and screw the right one, turn the right screw, and he'll be like, ding, oh yeah, the world needs saving, you're right. Well, the coronavirus is the first one. Let's fucking get that one out of the way first, because it's all coming at us. Storms, fires, locusts. I told you before, the world's fucking Moses is going to turn up one day and go, the place is fucked. Everybody, is Elon Musk sorted out that spaceship? Because whoever gets on that first are going to be the lucky ones. Anyway, so he's got turned over by these two Russian things. But as I said, he said all the right things, and it's all what people fucking. And when Prince Andrew, he said, I got nothing to say on that. Whatever he's done or hasn't done, it's nothing to do with me and my wife. We're clean. Whatever he's up to, you know. And there's underlying meaning to that statement, if you ask me. Anyhow, moving on. Toffs are stockpiling caviar and truffles to see them through any lockdown. How the other half live. I tell you what, I could walk into a shop and the last thing I would look at would be the truffles and the caviar and the price tag. But imagine that panic buying, fucking fighting in that over the caviar. Another world, that is. Sloane Range, as they're calling them, in Sloane Square. So it would just be funny if that was like, you know, if caviar could kill people off as well. It'd be killing the right people. A businessman who fled police in his Rolls Royce claimed he would not stop because a woman was performing a sex act on him. That ain't the right answer, is it? How long was he going? How fast was he going? Oh, he fled police. Yeah, so he fled police, and she was giving. Oh, I thought it was like giving him doing a sex act whilst he was driving, and that's why he didn't stop. Not like he took off because of the sex act. He said it was another man's wife, or it wasn't his wife. So they still did him anyway, and now he's in the papers. So that story's fucking blew up, because if it was bullshit, he's going to have to explain that to his wife. Oh, he's already planted the seed, isn't it? Or maybe it was true. I've not read the story, but you get the gist. He might give up a bullshit story, but now that he's created it's a true story at the end of the day. You know, when you give a bullshit story, that it's that much meaning to somebody else that unfortunately that's never going to come out of their mind. They believe that until the day they die, so there's no getting around it. So you've got to watch what you say. Your words are stronger than you think. So don't hurt me with the trolling. I know I haven't had any yet, but I've had a couple, but nothing too bad. I'm not too bothered. I can give as good as I take. What's it called? I was talking yesterday about the website blokes with, what's it called? Dinky One. I'm always dubious about these escort agency fucking adverts and stuff like that you get in the newspaper. But not escort agencies. They have like people who are escorts giving their opinions on what it's like to be a male escort and whatever else, and all of a sudden, male escort or whatever, and then they give the information on the escort agency at the bottom usually, and female escorts and whatever else. They give the thing or whatever, and then I bet they have a surge of people who are signing up, and blokes are dumb as fuck anyway, aren't we? So you get loads of people signing up or whatever else, but it's a bullshit because they probably pay the paper for the advertisements. That's my opinion on it. And also this one, Dinky One, they're saying now that thousands of blokes are joining this new dating site. We only spoke about it yesterday. Thousands are signing up. Four blokes a minute. No, sorry, 4 blokes a second are signing up to the Dinky One website, which is a website for blokes with small penises to join. And the site launched on Monday with 27,000 members, and 27% of them are women, 71% men. So I don't know, buy into that whether you think that's true or not. So get on there if that's the way it is, but you're obviously up against it because there's 27% women and 71% men. So, well, you just might have the right face. I don't know, a Dinky One. That's going to be the new the buzzword around town at the minute. I don't think anybody's going to really fucking own up to everybody about, like, you know, it's not like everyone talks about being on Tinder, is it? Maybe, I don't know. Some people have got fucking a brazen, isn't they? Some people just tell it like it is. So, you know, good on them. There's love to be had wherever it is. Not here. Don't get in touch with me trying to get me to go on a date. I'm not. I'm not looking. I'm not in the market at the moment. I should be, but I'm not. I'm fucking too busy doing this. South Africa. I lost my train of thought there for a second. Where am I going? Brad Pitt has signed up to appear in a home improvement show, Celebrity IOU. And he's going to change somebody's home, do a home makeover for a mystery person who has had a major effect on his life. I was thought about them programs, you know, like Peter Andre does one, doesn't he, with the changing, you know, and they just go in and they're off. The people are off out, and they come back and their house is all upside down or totally different. Imagine if somebody come back and gone, "What the fuck have you done to my house? What's happened here? I liked it the way it was. I liked it the shit tip how it was. Everything's not as it, you know, that was my feng shui and you fucked it all up. Who's give you that idea that I wanted to change everything?" You know, because he's obviously going to go and just and he don't know people who are skint with shit houses, does he? He's going to go into somebody's nice house and change it all. So I can't imagine that everybody wants to have their house. They've got it as they like it. You know, obviously if the fucking house is a shit tip with like damp and, you know, the ceilings fell down, or like the husband's the shittest DIY odd jobber that you can get, shitter than me. I don't even go near that kind of work. I have to call in an expert. I can't do anything like that because I start cutting corners as soon as I've started. I've got no patience for it. So I'm better off out of it. I'll stick to what I do best, which isn't this podcast, but I'll have a go. I don't know what I'm good at really. Warner Brothers has censored. It's a child listening. What's it called? A child listening to soothing melodies on Spotify. One of the youngster's parents complained after an advert for the horror film Chapter 2 of It, with Pennywise creepy laughter playing to a child listening to these soothing melodies on Spotify. Well, okay, it maybe shouldn't have been in the wrong place in the soothing melodies, but it's not up for whether a child's listening or not, does it? Who cares if a child's listening to soothing melodies? It's not a children's fucking station, is it? It's or is it? How old is the child? One called No Kids Music. I don't know what the fuck you're going on about. But if child's listening to Spotify, just listens to whatever's on there, unless you've got it like set to just listen to play school music. Then it'd be weird to have it in there, but I've not heard his laughter. Is it scary? I've not seen the film. I must have to watch it. I'm a bit behind the times because there's 2 out now. There's been 2. There's been 3 because I've not even seen the original one. But I need to do them. I'm gonna have to do all 3 in fucking 2 days, and I'll report back to you. But the trilogy that I have seen, or there's a 3rd one come out, from the House of 1,000 Corpses. I've spoken about this before, but the House of 1,000 Corpses. If you've not seen that film, it's fucking scary. It's like twisted. The characters in it, and it's pretty gory in that as well, but it's pretty good at the same time. So I recommend that. There you go. And what's the next one? There's a 2nd one, but they've just put out a 3rd one. The guy called Rob Zombie, very apt name. He's brought out the film, so I can't remember what it's called now. From Hell, I think it's called. So I'll be checking that out as well. From Behind the Sofa. But I'm not going to be watching any virus films at the moment because I don't need that shit in my head while all this stuff's going on. I'll tell you what, if I did watch any, I'll bet you what you like, there isn't a fucking toilet roll in sight, because that's the last thing on people's minds. Anyway, I'll tell you what, something is scary as well. A dad was shocked when he cut out, a bloke cut open, what are they calling him, a dad? Cut open a lump of a banana, and dozens of spiders ran out of it. And the spiders were the venomous Brazilian spider. They all seem to be in the bananas. You got to watch them, the bananas, didn't you? The banana boxes. Because somebody else had one come out of the banana. It's a Brazilian wandering spider. And if it bites you, it can either give you a fucking hard on. There's two outcomes. If it bites a bloke, of course. It can bite you and give you a fucking 4-hour hard on. So there's a plus side to that one. Or it can give you a heart attack, instant heart attack. Or a heart attack within your hard on somewhere along the line. So it ain't a pretty situation to find yourself in, let's put it that way. But he had a load of them run out of his bananas, so once they run out, they're gone, ain't they? How are you going to find them? Well, you have to get pest control in, don't you? Or you got these things in Australia, you have this thing that you plug into the wall and it sends out little signals, because they've got some shit right out there that can come in your house. Everything is fucking dangerous. And they're huntsmen, the spiders that are like our normal spiders, are classed as normal house spiders, as big as your fist. They're like that. I found one in a hat once. We had a St Patrick's Day hat, like a Guinness, you know, the Guinness hat. I went to put it on, and fucking one of them crawled out of it. I tell you what, that I nearly had an heart attack off that. I didn't need the hard on with it. But you had this thing anyway. You plug in the wall, and it like sends a sensor, and all the creepy crawlies and all the bugs run out. We didn't have one. We didn't fucking bother. We just sprayed cockroach spray everywhere. But there was always advertised on the TV, so you can get one of those. But yeah, Moody, Brazilian wandering spider. So if the coronavirus don't get you, if you get hard on out of nowhere for no reason at all, check your bananas. Right, I think I'm going to, I might even leave it there, you know. I was going to finish, the last one. I'm going to finish up on this one then. Dolly Parton wants to be posed for Playboy to mark her 75th birthday next year. So there's one to be curious about. I'll tell you what, she's still got it. I think a lot of women, and a lot of blokes are looking a lot better, or as good as they have done for many years at a ripe old age. So she's plus they'll airbrush it. If there's anything a bit untoward, they'll just fucking clean it up a bit, didn't they? Wouldn't they? I said Daniel Craig yesterday was in there's pictures of him in the Esquire magazine. They're 100% airbrushed him because he's a craggy faced actor. And he looked fucking about 22 years old. I thought, I ain't having that. He looks younger than me. No chance. But anyway, Dolly Parton's going to go in Playboy. So, is that boobs in or out? I don't know. I'm curious anyway. Hey, they look good no matter what age you are. Don't worry about that. Anyway, just what I'm going to say, leave some fucking pasta tomorrow, because I'll postpone my pasta meal. I'm going to have it tomorrow. As long as one of you fuckers leaves some on the shelf for me. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you again tomorrow. See you later. Bye.